They can't tell. It's just there's nothing out there they don't know. We don't know. The 100 billion galaxies times an average of 300 billion stars per galaxy adds up to an estimated 306 billion stars in the universe. That's more than there's ever been people, which is 3,000 plus 21 plus 2 zeros after it. The 300 billion trillion is an astronomical number. And if 80 billion people have ever lived or ever will live during this 7,000-year plan of God, that is 3.75 quadrillion stars for every person that ever lived. So each one of us, a spirit being, will have 3.75 quadrillion stars we could be in charge of. You realize God's got a lot for us to do in the world tomorrow, doesn't he? We're not going to be sitting doing nothing, playing harps. We're going to have a lot to do. And we're going to be doing it for eternity. We're never going to be bored. We're going to be in balance because that's what God is. We're going to work and play and be in balance because there's going to be great singing like we've never heard. God is a balanced God, and he has that all for us. But as amazing as it is physically, because it really boggles the mind what the power of God is, the amazing power of God, the mind of God is even more amazing, both in wisdom and knowledge, to create all this and rule it with perfectness and harmony, and to be such an absolute spiritual rock and masterminded over all with total good. He wants nothing but absolute good for every one of us. We realize he wants nothing but absolute good. He can't tempt us with evil because it's wrong. That's why Satan has to do it. But he wants nothing but absolute good for us. Let's turn to Psalms 147, verse 4. We actually read it in a song earlier today. I thought, wow, did God pick that song? Psalms 147, verse 4. Page 903. Okay, 147, verse 4. It says, he counts the number of the stars. He calls them all by name. So as great as his physical creation is, his spiritual creation even greater. Can you imagine? I have a hard time remembering all of you here when I come up after being gone 3 months, and I have to kind of study on the way up. Because I want to know your names, I want to know you personally, and I want to, I'm thankful to come up here. But God knows every one of those, what is it? I said 316 stars. He knows everyone by name. That's spiritual power and strength and understanding. And it's all good. Luke 12, verses 6 to 7. Luke 12, verse 6 to 7. It says, are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 copper coins, and not one of them is forgotten before God? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Do not fear, therefore, you are more valuable than these sparrows. God knows every sparrow and every hair of our head. He knows everything. Nothing gets by him. Nothing happens by accident. Romans 8:28 has always been one of my favorite scriptures, because it says all things work to good for those who are called according to God's purpose. As long as we pray and study and stay on our knees and we fast and we meditate and we seek God, he's going to take care of us. And even sometimes we slip and fall, he takes care of us. There's a lot of examples of that. Look at Job. Job went through a lot more, and I hope I fast and pray so I don't have to go through what Job did. But God takes care of us. He never lets us down. Many stories in the Bible, and God talks about over and over and over. But he knows everything about us, so he knows what we need. He knows how to get us there.